Bitcoin price prediction. This is not advice. This is just pure entertainment. I'm here to tell you my story. I'm here to tell you what my plan is with the price predictions I'm going to talk about. Anyway, I bought my first Bitcoin in 2013. I started heavily investing in 2016, 2017. Then the market crashed. I was trying to figure out what to do with that. I kind of just took a step back, held tight. Then the market started coming back later on. I've been in it the whole time since. I've never gotten out since 2016. I've sold some profits along the way, but I've maintained to keep my core holdings intact because those are long-term holdings, and not only are they intact, but I continue to add to them. And I'm gonna go over a few key factors that I'm taking into account right now for the Bitcoin price prediction. And as we know, Bitcoin price is like the tide that raises all boats. Regardless of if you're into Bitcoin or not, that price is gonna determine whether these other cryptos, alts, Ethereum, all this stuff, that's gonna determine what their ultimate price. Until those uncorrelate from each other, and what that means is where if Bitcoin is down, Ethereum could still be up. That has not happened yet. If Bitcoin's down, Ethereum's down. It's just about what's the ratio of it being up and down. So until they uncorrelate and they're no longer correlated like that, then this theory goes out the window is what I'm saying, because now Bitcoin doesn't carry, it doesn't raise and lower all the other cryptos in the market. So as of now, this theory applies because of that concept. Not to mention the other professionals in this space. Cathie Wood says by 2030, it'll easily be well over $1 million in value. Scott Minerd from Guggenheim Investments, he's talking about 400,000 within this decade. We have Gareth Soloway, who agrees right in that range too, 500,000 to $1 million some point in this decade. And Gareth Soloway is talking about this year right now, 2022, we'll see the lowest price of Bitcoin, potentially forever. Where we're gonna see it, his predictions are from 12K to 20K, and that's the low. So I'm looking at dollar cost average in once we hit that 20K mark on Bitcoin, and I'm prepared with stable coins on the side. And like I said, I did another video about if you had 50 grand cash, how to actually allocate that and how to do it in a smart way and also play the market a little and take a little bit of risk. So you can check that out on the YouTube channel. You can also check out the altcoin picks from that episode on my TikTok. Next, I wanna go into the core reasons behind my reasoning for investing the way I do. So right now, the entire world is experiencing unprecedented situations all happening at the same time. A convergence of bad economic times, health, supply chain, all these things are just snowballing out of control, and it's gonna take years to get that control back. You know, it's like a whip snap. We're gonna feel it for a little bit longer before we actually feel it get better. We're gonna feel it get worse. So we're dealing with record inflation. Within the past 20 years, we haven't seen inflation like we have in these past year or so. And that's actually gonna be arguably ending soon, potentially. Could be soon, could be longer. Cathie Woods is definitely talking about deflation coming soon because of how much oversupply and inventory everyone's stocked up on. Again, that whip example, we haven't felt that backlash yet. We're gonna find ourselves underwater with inventory, potentially, according to her. Now, again, this isn't investment advice, but we're just trying to understand variables to make our best decisions for our personal selves. And I'm just sharing with you what's worked best for me. So we have uncertainty and instability, both economically worldwide, as well as the stock markets in the US. And the stock markets are very fickle right now. If we get some ups, they're going right back down. And so what we're waiting to see, this is all leveraging on the Fed raising all these interest rates. And we've never seen the interest rates go up in a long time like this. So everyone's wondering, how is this gonna either break the system? What's the play? What's the safe bet? What's the hedge? So these are all questions that everybody's asking. And we've never seen a time where all these variables are at play. We also have oil prices high. We have war in Europe. We have global supply chain issues, global supply chain shortages, pressures, inefficiencies. There's still virus issues going on. China's heavily locked down, and their lockdown is affecting everything. Just again, that same whip example. We haven't even felt the brunt of that yet. So what's going on? We're gonna see this over the summer. Today is the last day of May. So by the time it reaches the internet, we'll be into the June. I'm guessing that within that final 6 months of this year, we're gonna see Bitcoin dip below $20,000. And that's really where I'm waiting with my stable coins to actually buy back in and capitalize on what could be the best potential buying opportunity in our history. So that wraps up the video. Thanks for watching. If you have questions and comments, please leave them below. I'm sure there's gonna be some comments. And I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. I believe in diversified portfolio and investing with a safe approach and doing your own research. So don't take anyone's advice, especially here on YouTube. Everyone wants to be an expert. I'm only an expert of myself. I know what I feel comfortable doing and I know what I do. I put that in my own hands. I do my own research. I learn about these concepts. I fully understand and grasp them before I move forward or before I make decisions. And if I don't, I ask questions from the proper people. Ask questions and comments. You know, it's a great community that in the process of building and growing, and I'm glad for you to be part of it. So thanks. Check out my website with all the links to everything else, and that's where you'll find a lot of great content. So check out my website below. You'll get all the links to all my other social media accounts, and you'll also find a lot of great content on there. Thanks again. Talk to you next time.